Welcome to the Freedom Fighter Times. Make sure you check out our exclusive content, our exclusive movies, by signing up today. Find out more information by going to freedomfightertimes.com/info. Isaiah chapter 17, verse 1. The burden of Damascus. Behold, Damascus is taken away from being a city, for it shall be a ruinous heap. Dozens of Turkish military vehicles cross Syrian border and dig trenches, report. Turkish military vehicles have crossed into Kurdistani area in Syria, Afrin, just over the border. A Kurdish news agency reported, adding that the troops started to dig a trench near Medin Ekbis. I probably pronounced that wrong, and I apologize. A town in Aleppo province. Turkey shells Kurdish fighters in Aleppo province as Bashar al-Assad's forces continue to advance on rebels. Turkey has been shelling Kurdish fighters in Syria's Aleppo province as regime forces backed by Russian airstrikes continue to make gains against rebels. The Turkish military claimed that it was fired on by artillery from Azaz, which is close to the Turkish border. Turkish Prime Minister Ahmet told a press conference today retaliation was taken under the rules of engagement against forces that represented a threat in Azaz and the surrounding area. He also demanded that Kurdish forces left the area. The U.S. urged de-escalation between the two sides. We have urged Syrian Kurdish and other forces affiliated with the YPG not to take advantage of a confused situation by seizing new territory, State Department spokesperson John Kirby said in a statement. We have also seen reports of artillery fire from the Turkish side of the border and urged Turkey to cease such fire. Shelling was reported at Manag Air Base, a former Syrian Air Force facility that Kurds seized from Islamist rebels just days ago, and at three other positions between the airport and Turkish border. Exclusive from Reuters. Radioactive material stolen in Iraq raises security fears. Iraq is searching for highly dangerous radioactive material stolen last year, according to an Environment Ministry document, and 7 security, environmental, and provincial officials who fear it could be used as a weapon if acquired by the Islamic State. The material, stored in a protective case the size of a laptop computer, went missing in November from a storage facility near the southern city of Basra, belonging to the U.S. oilfield services company Weatherford. The document seen by Reuters showed, and officials confirmed. A spokesman for Iraq's Environment Ministry said he could not discuss the issue, citing national security concerns. Oh, that's funny. I had no idea. So you're telling me that there's potential nuclear material, radioactive material, and no one can be warned about it. Oh, what a great idea. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Freedom Fighter Times. World War III approaches. Saudi Arabia and Turkey drop hints that an invasion of Syria is imminent. The Daily Sheeple. Now, what is so important about this is I don't know how people haven't gotten this yet. It is the same thing every year. During this time, just before spring, we always seem to be drawn right back into World War III. And we always seem to be caught up in this sudden World War III heat of the moment. It's every February and March that this takes place. Go back and look at last year. Go back and look at the year before. Go back and look at the year before that. It's a pattern. That's the only point I'm trying to make here. Now, we can look at it as either waves are coming upon the shores of war, or we can look at it as this is the planned time that a potential World War III would kick off. It's up to you. As you read this article, Turkish forces are massing along the border with Syria, and the largest military exercises in the history of the Middle East are being held in northern Saudi Arabia. The Saudis are publicly warning that Syrian President Bashar al-Assad will be removed by force if a political solution cannot be found. And Turkey is claiming that it may have to establish a safe zone in northern Syria for humanitarian purposes. Saudi Arabia, Turkey, and other Sunni allies have poured massive amounts of money and arms into the conflict in Syria, And now that their Sunni insurgents are on the verge of total defeat, they are trying to come up with a way to justify going in there and doing the job themselves. For the Saudis, their focus is on trying to convince everyone that Syrian President Bashar al-Assad is an extremely dangerous dictator that must be removed at all costs. Which, of course, you can read the rest on the Daily Sheeple. That is all the news I've got for you this morning. I want to thank you guys for watching and listening. God bless and carry on.